Welcome, and today I want to talk about projectors, and I want to talk about a pattern that I see showing up quite regularly for projectors, and I've also seen it in my own life as well, showing up in my own life. So this is going to assist you if you're looking for a change in career, if you're looking for developing a skill, if you're looking for, am I being recognized, how to be more recognized. What I see with many projectors is this sense of jumping, for procrastinating, for allowing our energy to be pulled in many different directions. Now, why are we conditioned to this? Why are we susceptible to this? This is because our aura absorbs so much from our environment. So if you're a projector, whether you've known about it for 10, 15 years, or you've just found out about it 10 minutes ago, what your aura does is it's very open. The benefits of this is you can be very wise about your environments. Now, the negative fallback of this is you can be pulled, or you can lose your center in your environment very, very easily, whether that's in a work environment, whether your boss is saying, you need to do that, whether in a social situation, people are talking, and everything's going on, and it's like, you can fully lose your center as a projector quite easily. The energy of a projector can get moved around very easily, and unless we have the ability and the consciousness and the focus to pinpoint and direct our intention, direct our focus on what we want, or what is the task at hand, or what we're learning at that moment, unless we can really hone in and focus, we're going to live a life that is constantly scattered. A metaphor for this is like a sailboat, like a yacht. Yachts have rudders, they have centerboards that holds them sturdy, that grounds them into the ocean. And this is important because when the wind comes, if there's no centerboard or rudder, the yacht or the boat would just fully get pushed to one side. And this is what can happen to projectors. We can get pushed this way, then pushed this way, then pulled, and then pushed, and then it can be quite a wild ride unless you're aware that you're susceptible to that. And I'm hopefully bringing you awareness right now. I'm reflecting back an awareness to you that if you're a projector, your energy is going to be very open and it's susceptible for being drawn in many different directions. And the skill and the value of focus as a projector is extremely valuable because our aura also deeply penetrates. So if you have the ability to focus on something, then you have the ability to deeply penetrate that system, that piece of study, that connection. You can go deep with people. You can offer them your presence, which is the greatest gift that you have as a projector, is to offer your presence. So come back to, how can I develop my presence? This is going to be important. This is spiritual development. How can I develop myself spiritually? Because this is what is going to draw in higher quality invitations. This is what is going to draw in higher quality recognitions. Because really what people get from you is deep presence. That is the greatest gift you have to offer others, yourself, and the world. And on a more practical sense, if you're noticing that you're studying this, then you're studying that, and then you're studying that, and then, oh no, drop that, I actually prefer that, I prefer to do this, that's probably conditioning. And you're being pulled in many different directions. And unless you have the courage to choose something, okay, I choose to learn this system. Okay, I choose to read this book. Okay, I choose, and you commit and you stay the course. okay, I choose to do this program. Okay, I choose to learn this thing. Okay, I choose this job. And you fully choose it. Now, you want to be listening to life. Yes, you want to be waiting for those informal or formal invitations. You want to be recognized. You don't want to just be sitting on your couch and go, okay, I choose to fly across the world to Latvia and start my life in Latvia. No, maybe if you met a Latvian partner and there's deep resonance and recognition and you don't know what to do, and it's like there's a lot of signs saying that, then yes, I choose to move to Latvia and commit to that. That would be something that could be really beneficial. But I'm really wanting you to focus over the next week, from whenever you're watching this video. See if you can write down, see if you can get clear on where are some of the invitations coming from in my life? Where am I recognized? In what type of situations? For what things? And then after the week of getting, contemplating your life, tuning in, then committing to something and saying, okay, I commit to that. And stay the course, because by staying the course, that's when true transformation, that's when true breakthrough can occur for projectors. When you commit to something and you stay the course, rather than being pulled and pulled and pulled. Because if you say, okay, I'm choosing to learn human design, let's just say for an example, I'm choosing to learn how to be a projector. I'm choosing to learn how to play poker, card game. I'm choosing to develop my skills at work deeply, or my communication skills, whatever it is. If you do that, then life will present to you things that are shadow aspects or blocks or things that may be showing up. And instead of jumping from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, you stay the course and you move through those blocks. And there'll be a time where it's like, okay, maybe it's complete. Maybe this is complete. But it'll be a complete from a complete place. It's not going to be jumping. Because if you say, I commit to learning about being a projector, and then over the next few weeks, someone goes, oh, but what about that? And oh, have you looked at this and this and this? But you're like, oh no, what am I focusing on? So once a month, you can choose one thing to focus on. That could be something, okay, this month I'm focusing on my diet. This month, the next month I focus on, you do it at the start of the month. I focus on maybe movement. The next month I'm focusing on studying this. And when there's a flow, you start to build up this consistency. Then you go, you know what? This month I'm also going to stay with that. And then I'm going to stay with that. And you start penetrating some system or some flow or health or vitality or energy or whatever, and your aura gets to come alive because you're penetrating deeper and deeper and deeper into a certain area or certain aspect in your life. And this is really important. So be honest with yourself. Are you scattered? Are you being drawn in many different directions? Is your mind jumping there, jumping there, jumping there, jumping there? Or are you ready to go, okay, I'm ready to commit. I want whatever it is, fill in the blank, and then choose, and then commit, and then dive deeply into that. Because projectors are students of life. You are a natural born student of life. This is why Jovian Archive, which is probably the largest source of human design material and things that you can buy and learn about and things like that, this is why they give 20% off, I think, to projectors. I think it's 20%. Because Ra, who created human design, or who, it channeled through, knew that projectors need to focus and study and learn about life, learn about themselves. So we need to give 20% to projectors off because they're going to have to do more study. They're going to have to spend more money. They're going to have to take more time. Whereas the other types, it can happen more naturally. They don't need to dive into things so deeply. So it's born into you. It's coded into you that you are a student of life. Now, depending on your profile, there's different mix-ups. If you've got a 3 in your profile, line 3, yes, you're going to be drawn to jumping a little bit more, and that's okay. But just know that, okay, bring it back, focus, what am I focusing on? Maybe if you've got a line 1 or 2, there's going to be more, it's going to come more naturally for you to focus a little bit and maybe go inward a bit more and choose something and hone that skill. But in general, for all projectors, focus is a must. So I'm inviting you to focus on something in your life that truly matters to you, that truly will bring you a level of embodiment, deepening, mastery over something, and then you can be recognized for that, and then your life can take on a more magical element and things start to spiral upwards. And this is what I want for all projectors out there, is to discover themselves at a deeper level and be recognized for who they are, to stop trying to be like manifestors, to stop trying to be like generators, because that's a painful way to live. It's full of bitterness, it's full of burnout, it's full of not being heard, not being seen, not being recognized. It's full of being guilty for, trying to rest, trying to relax, not playing and not having fun. And, being a not self projector is a very painful experience. But being an embodied projector on your path is a deeply exciting, liberating, expansive experience. Now, at times our energy can be pulled in many directions. This can happen, a lot. So it is important to have a container. This is why many projectors in social situations like containers. They like maybe just the one-on-one interactions, or they like when there's quality time and someone's really listening to them, because we can really listen to others, so that exchange is really good, rather than having it be very sporadic and people rushing through and quick conversations and small talk and yeah. Projectors like to go deeper and connect deeper with people, but it's important to have the right environment for that and have a container for that. And that's why it can be important to surround yourself with like-minded people. If you are interested in this, if you are interested in creating a container, I specialize with projectors. I'm a projector. I'm a 3/5 splenic projector. If I'm talking about focus, I'll share with you what I've been focusing on, and I've been focusing on creating a training specifically for projectors, and it's the Ultimate Projector Guide, and it's 4 months of my life full-time that I've dedicated to this training. And that means at times I've worked 12-hour days, at times I've worked 17-hour days, at times I've worked 5-hour days. I've flowed with my energy, which is important as a projector. When I'm being drawn into something, I can go. But if I'm feeling like I'm out of my center, if I'm rocked, time to rest, time to relax. But this guide is everything you need to know about what it is to be you, how to embody yourself at a deeper level. We go into projector relationships, we go into projector health, projector career, projector aura, everything you need to know about the strategy, the invitation, the recognition. There's probably over 8 hours of professional video content broken up week by week over 6 weeks. This is something, if you're looking for a container, if you're looking for something to focus on or focus within, then this Ultimate Projector Guide, which I believe is the deepest projector embodiment training there currently is. I've had the luxury of spending 4 months creating this program for you, for a projector, and you can get this for a very, very affordable rate. So this is a container, this is a space that I've created, that I've dedicated a lot of my life to creating this for projectors. Now, if it's not this, that is totally fine. But what I'm wanting you to do is take some time to tune in and go, what do I want to focus on in my life? If I want different results in my life, I'm going to have to do something differently. I'm going to have to fundamentally shift my thought pattern, my emotional resonance and frequency, my spiritual development, and my physical actions in order to get different results in my life. And as a projector, often we do need quite a big shift because there's been quite a lot of conditioning that's happened in our lives. And this is a blessing. It can be challenging, yes, but it's also a blessing, because when you come into alignment as a projector, then projectors are actually given a hierarchical standpoint in terms of the ability for us to rise up and achieve success, achieve alignment, achieve joy, is profound at this time, because right now, as Ra discussed, projectors are here to be the guides of this world, to take it into the new paradigm. So a lot of people that are rising right now are projectors. For example, Barack Obama is a projector. You know, he's someone in the last 10 years that rose to the top. Now, he had line 6 in his profile, and at the age of 48 he became, which is around 48, 50, 52, is when you can become a fully embodied role model if you've got line 6 in your profile. And that's what he did. He came into himself as a projector, and he was the guide of potentially the largest, most influential country in the world. So I want that for you. I want you to discover your uniqueness and to embody that and rise up in whatever fashion that is. Everyone is totally unique. And if you're simply enjoying my content and want to just keep seeing my content for free and the videos that I'm making, because I do put a lot of my energy into my free content, then simply subscribe to this channel. Like the video, and if you've got any comments, leave them below. Wishing you all the best on your journey as a projector, from a fellow projector to another fellow projector. I wish you all the success and embodiment and alignment that's to come.